Hello, second graders. This is 2.5 in our Big Ideas math book, our giant book that we have, and we're working our way through it. 2.5, page 65. If you don't have it in front of you, pause this video, go get it safely, and walk back here with a pencil so you can follow along with what we are doing. Our learning target today is use the count on and count back strategies to find a difference. Boys and girls, a difference is just a way to say subtract. The difference between 13 and 9, that's the answer. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to use the count back way. We're going to start at 13 and we are going to count back 9. In order to do this, we have to pay attention. We have to only go one spot when we're counting back, and we have to stop when we get to 9 when we're counting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When I got to 9, this is where I stopped, on the 4. Now, they want us to also use the count on method. The count on, that was counting back. I went back with my counting. I started on 13 and I went back. Now, I also can count on. Counting on is an opposite way to do it, but we can do it, okay? Our brains are smart. I try new things. I'm going to start at number 9, this number, and then I'm going to count on until I get to this number, okay? This time I'm not counting 13. I'm counting until I get to 13. So this is where I want to stop. I know that I'm going to stop, and I just have to count how many it takes for me to get there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I counted 1, 2, 3, 4 leaps this way. And when I went back 9, I ended on 4. Do you see the difference? 4. All right. Let's use our new strategy to go to the next page. Here we go. So one way is to start at 12 and count back. 12 minus 7. Start at 12, count back 7. So I started at 12 and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I did that, I ended on 5. Another way is to start at 7 and count on until I stop at 12. And how many times did I have to jump? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, depending on which way I use, I should get the same answer. All right, let's do this one. 11 minus 5. I think I want to count back. So I'm going to start here, counting back. And how many am I going to count back? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ended on 6. So that is my answer. All right, I started on 11 and I counted back. Let's do the next one, counting back. 15 minus 8. So I start on 15 and I count back 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where did I end? On the 7. Okay, that's counting back. Now I want to count on. That means I'm going to start at the 6 and I'm going to stop at the 9. How many do I need to count on to get to 9? 1, 2, 3. That's my answer. This is if I go this way. It's very important, boys and girls, that you think which way you're going. Okay? I'm teaching you both because whichever way is the easiest for you, that's the one I want you to use. Okay? You should know why it works, but the one that is easiest for you, that's what I want you to use. All right, here we go. 16 minus 8. I did counting, let's go counting on. So I start at the 8, and I say I'm going to count until I get to 16. So that's where I stop. I need to find out how many it takes me to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have jumped 8 times to get to 16. 16 minus 8 equals 8. That is how I do counting on and counting back. Let's do some of these. All right. I want you, boys and girls, to make sure that you know one of these ways really, really well. Okay? If it's confusing that I'm showing you this and this, don't worry. Choose one. All right. 11 minus 8, I'm going to choose the counting back. 11 minus 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when I moved and I went back, I landed on the 3. Let's do counting back. 10 minus 6. I started the 10 and I go back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where did I end up? On the 4. When I start at the first number, I'm going to go back. Okay, let's go 14 and count back 6. Here we go. And I'm very careful to only count one number at a time. Here we go. 14 minus 6. I start at the 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where did I stop? At the 8. All right, so I did all 3 of these as counting back. Let's count on for these 3. When I count on, right, these, I went back, back, back. When I go on, I use this number first. I use this number first. I use this number first. And then I have this number is the important number, 4, and I count on until I get to 11. So I have to watch my 11 here, and I'm starting at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The number of jumps I had to do to get to 11 was 7. I start at 9 and I go until I get to 15, right? I count on until I get to 15. Here's my 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how I get there. I jumped 6 times. Now I count from the 7 and I count on until I get to 16. Here's my 7. Here's my 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 16 minus 7 is 9. All right? Now, it works no matter which way I do it. Let's try 14 minus 9. I still have a little time. 14 minus 9, let's go from 14 and count back 9, right? If I start at the first number, I count back. Here we go. 14, and I'm going to count back 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 14 minus 9, I stopped at the 5. 14 minus 9 is 5. 12 minus 4. Okay, 12, and I'm going to count back 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I stop? On the 8. 10 minus 7. I'm going to start at 10 and count back 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where did I stop? On the 3. All right, it doesn't matter which way I write my problem. I can go horizontal, I can go vertical. It doesn't matter. I start at the big number and I go back the little number. Okay, start at the 8, go back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I stopped at the 4. I start at the 11 and I go back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 18, and I'll go back 9. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And where did I stop? On the 9. All right, boys and girls, you get to choose which way you want to do it. I'm running out of time, so let me tell you what I want you to try. I want you to go over to practice page. It says practice 2.5, but it's page 69. Do page 69, answer the question in our classwork on the classwork page of Google Classroom, and be sure to hit turn in. All right? If you have questions, bring it to your teacher in the morning, okay? Bring it to Mrs. Raber, bring it to me. Send us a note. This one, if you are confused, let us know. All right? Don't be worried. Watch it again if you need to. Have a great day. You're being awesome at this.